Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and it is time for the Build-A-Booth Hot Cocoa Add-ons assembly video. Hey, so I'm using the new Hot Cocoa Add-ons along with our Build-A-Booth die, and I'm using Doodlebug's Buffalo Check Wood Grain, the Candy Stripe and Sprinkles, and I'm using Recollections Christmas Shimmer Pad as well. And I put together those two booths earlier, and now I'm going to be putting together these adorable little hot cocoa add-ons. So first I cut this little marshmallow banner out of pure poppy cardstock, and then I'm adding Stampin' Up! Dimensionals to each one. And then I'm adding a marshmallow cut out of paper tray ink white cardstock in each spot. Now you could leave it like this and it looks perfectly fine. It's got all the stitching and everything, but I chose to cut it out again, cut the layers out in Recollections Christmas Shimmer. It's like a white shimmer cardstock, and it just adds, you know how marshmallows are kind of, at least in my world, they're kind of shimmery, and that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to add this layer on with my Studio Katia embellishment wand, and then I will weight it down with an acrylic block just to help it dry nice and flat because I am using art glitter glue. Now I'm working on my Stampin' Up! Pad. All my die cutting today was done with my Anna Griffin Mini Empress machine. There we go. And adding all my little toppers in. And there you have it. Isn't that cute? And I do weight it down in between just so it can dry nice and flat. And remember, you can make these little images all by themselves as a card embellishment. So there's a little marshmallow for your card, right? You don't have to have it on the banner. There it is. So I'll weight that down as well. Okay, next I'm going to put together one of these little candy canes cut out of pure poppy cardstock, and then out of, I believe that is Candy Stripe and Sprinkles, the Sprinkles side from Doodlebug. So I'm cutting it out in pink as well. And then I'm going to put together the little cup again out of the Candy Stripe and Sprinkles. There we go. Paper tray ink white cardstock as well. And there you have it. So remember, you can use your little, your little images separately that, you don't have to have them on the bunting or on the banners. Okay, next I'm going to put together this really cute candy cane with pink and red. So paper tray ink, pure poppy cardstock along with, I believe that is the wood grain, Buffalo Check wood grain from Doodlebug. There we go, and I'm going to put it together again. Now remember, the nice thing is that, when you're putting together this little heart shape to decorate your booth, I cut the background piece out of that wood grain, what's it called? Buffalo Check wood grain. Boy, they're, the pads from Doodlebug are a mouthful. Anyways, I cut it out of the pink pattern, and then I added my pure poppy candy cane to the top of it. And I kept it like just one layer. And now I'm adding this second layer on the other side. So you don't have to have, you don't have to, put together two full candy canes and then add them together to make this heart. You know what I mean? Just saves a step. So there we go. And then I do weight it down with an acrylic block. Next, I cut out this really cute little coffee banner or hot cocoa banner, whatever you want to call it. Cut it out of paper tray ink, dark chocolate cardstock, and then I'm adding white little mugs to every second one. And then I'm adding the Candy Stripe and Sprinkles pink to the mugs. There we go. So I'm just adding those on with that Studio Katia embellishment wand. And that's it. You don't have to add that little layer of whipped cream on those ones. It's already cut in that background piece, right? So now on this one, I'm actually going to add the little mugs, and then I'll add the separate whipped cream, right? So it just saves yourself a step. There we go. And isn't that cute? I just love the pink and then the brown, banner string that's holding it. Pink and brown always looks nice together. And there you go. Isn't that cute? Super cute for decorations. And then there's your little marshmallow one. Just adorable. Next, I'm going to put together this little candy cane one, and that's cut out of pure poppy cardstock, and then Doodlebug's Buffalo Check wood grain on the wood grain side for the pink. I was kind of going with a kind of pink and red theme. So I'm just, I cut the whole banner out of that pink wood grain, and then I'm adding the pure poppy solid pieces on top. It just saved me some die cutting, right? Now you could have cut the whole banner out of a contrasting color and then cut each individual candy cane out and popped it up if you wanted to. I'm just trying to save a step. So using my art glitter glue, and I do weight it down in between just to make sure it dries nice and flat. And there you go. Isn't that cute? And I do weight it down. And then there we have it. So there are all of the little pieces. So we can decorate our little booth. Now that booth was cut out of a white wood grain cardstock. It was called Savanna wood grain limba. I don't know if it's available anymore. And then this one was cut out of a teal wood grain cardstock from Doodlebug's buffalo check and wood grain pad. And there we go. Isn't that cute? So I decided I'm going to add a few little shape sprinkles onto these as embellishments. So I'm using shape sprinkles called Lots of Love and Baby Hearts. Those are from Doodlebug. So I'm just using their little miniature hearts to add a little bit of decoration. Now these are obviously optional, but I find that I hoard these little enamel dots and I don't use them as much. So I'm trying to actually make the effort to use these guys. You'll see that I'm using a pen blade to pick them up. Just because I never have nails that can get underneath these little enamel shapes. So I always use a pen blade to pick them up. I just find it easier for me. And there are some little embellishments. Isn't that cute? I just think that they are adorable. There's a little marshmallow. And then I'm going to add some to these other little mugs as well. And I just think these turned out so cute. So perfect little, little hot cocoa add-ons for your Build-A-Booth would make an adorable winter themed card or Christmas themed, whatever you want, whatever you want to do, really. So there we go. Now I'm pulling out my stickles. These are in crystal and it's got kind of like a pinky hue to them. And I'm just going to tap them onto the whipped cream just so it looks a little bit sparkly, just along the edge. And I find if you do a really light coat, it dries really quickly. And there we go. Like, I just think that these are so darn cute. Perfect on your card. You don't even have to use them with the booth, right? I just think it's super cute. So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog, be inspired by the team. The Jaded Blossom store to get your hands on the Gotta Have It Now. It's amazing, and everything goes for sale a la carte as of Thursday, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.